very interesting here, and not to be overlooked, is Jesus' use of the term my Father's house. In fact, there's a word play here. It's like, okay, the contrast between my Father's house and a house of emporium, house of business. So house of business, Father's house. Business house, Father's house. It's my Father's house, not a business house. But the fact that he calls the temple his Father's house, that ties into the prologue and the relationship that we see, the tight relationship between the Father and the Son. And we have it almost nonchalantly. They don't actually make a big deal out of the statement, but I make a big deal in reading it. My Father's house. Jesus has the authority over the temple because it's his Father's house. It belongs to his dad. And therefore, he has the authority to push people out of a particular room or particular area if he wants. So stop making my Father's house a place of business. Business is fine. You need business. For temple worship, you've got to have buying and selling. You've got to have money changing. You've got to have animals. But you don't have to have them in the court of the Gentiles. You don't have to have them in the temple precincts. Outside. And so when Jesus shows up in the temple and makes such a hullabaloo, which, by the way, is Hebrew for hullabaloo. Behold, I am going to send my messenger. The Italian prophet wrote this 400 years before the time of Jesus, Malachi. Malachi. It prophesies in preparation for the Messiah.